Peace. What's going on? I hope everybody's doing great on this Saturday night. This is a episode of Saturday Night Confessional. So it's not an official podcast, but it falls under the umbrella of the No Truths Barred podcast. And I've been debating about bringing this particular segment back, but I say, I want to bring back the Saturday Night Confessionals. I know a few people did like them, and so I'm going to expand on it. As once again, thank you guys for the support. This episode is going to be a lot less formal than the normal podcast. And so, Saturday Night Confessionals, they're just for me to go on quick tangents, give my perspectives on things, and also kind of share things that I'm going through. And the world is really dark right now. We have the situation that's going on with the Ukraine. We have gas prices going up. We have inflation. We have rent going up all over the country. And a lot of people are going through really dark times. This is a period of a lot of issues with mental health. Many people are dealing with anxiety. A lot of people don't really know where their next check is coming from. A lot of people are between jobs, trying to find jobs. And a lot of people are weighed down with a lot. This episode, I'm not really going to speak to all of those issues, but I want to make this video. I'm tailoring this video. I'm framing this video to people that I consider my colleagues and my brothers and my sisters in this genre and this art form and other genres and art forms. So I'm kind of speaking to fellow content creators in this particular Saturday Night Confessional, my fellow Instagram folks, my fellow YouTubers, my fellow Twitterers or what have you, my fellow TikTokers, whatever form that you use, whatever platform that you use. And then I'm also talking to my people that are business owners, to my people that do music, to my people that do art. This video is for you. And I prefaced this video with naming these different kind of macro level issues because they play a part on our day to day. Don't get discouraged. It's tough and it's hard to not get discouraged, but I'm telling you to not get discouraged. Many times when you're trying to step outside of the norm, you're trying to step outside of the beaten path of what every single person you know is doing, and you get tired and you get discouraged and you get angry because you feel like you're putting so much of yourself into everything you're doing and the needle seems like it's not moving. You've gone to every business conference. You've networked. You've been to all of these different events. You've purchased the latest equipment for your studio, for your YouTube, for your podcast. You've designed merch for your record label. You may have written a book, whatever it is. And you're like, I'm putting my all into this thing. And I'm not seeing any results. I'm putting my all into this thing. And I'm constantly getting disrespected. And these things can make people quit. And it gets to a point where you're like, am I a sane person to keep going despite the fact I'm seeing all of these things that are becoming manacles to my spirit almost? And you have to battle this self-doubt, the depression at times, it's what am I doing here? And like I said, this video isn't just about me, but it's about people that I know I'm friends with, and I hear their stories and I see what they're doing and what they're going through. And it's just so rough to stay on path, on course, when you just feel like this pariah, when you see people that you know and you love that will support something that like you're doing, but won't give you the time of day. You're like, man, I just made an album, but then you're telling me about this person's album. I have a business where I'm selling hats or I'm selling sneakers, but then you're telling me about this other company that's doing that. Or you're trying to get me to support these people, but you turn a blind eye. And I say that to say this. As human beings, we're capable of anything. Anyone is capable of anything. I know it's popular to tell you to be realistic and ground yourself. Well, what happens to a lot of people in life, and I think social media is a big problem. The reason why there's so much negativity to those that's trying to step outside of the beaten path. I'm going to tell you personally, I've had people tell me to my face or indirectly give me backhanded remarks, disrespectful compliments, people that will comment on a post but wouldn't like it, wouldn't help my engagement, right? And a lot of that comes from when they simply may not like it. But a lot of it comes from people that have their own issues, that may not really want to see you prosper at what you're doing. And so I'm talking to all of my fellow creators right now. A part of that comes from social media. Dare I say, hate or jealousy. It comes from the fact that so many of us, we spend so many hours on these social media apps, and we're watching everybody, and we're watching people pursue things that speak to their spirit. I'm not talking about money, things that speak to your soul. And we watch everybody do this. We watch everybody create these highlight reels of their lives. And what happens if you're not connected to source, if you're not connected to who you are, you can feel some sort of enmity and, dare I say, envy towards people that are connected to source, to people that are connected to who they are. And it would kill you to even get behind what they're doing. And listen, like I said, I'm inculcating, this is not about me. But I want my people that are out here, and I see y'all, my people that have your businesses, my people that have the books. I know people that are authors, people that have done documentaries. I'm talking to all of y'all, yo. Don't ever get discouraged, because we're living in a world of darkness right now. We're living in a world of people that don't know who they are. We're living in a world of people that are unhappy with their day-to-day lives, and they have to take that out on others, directly or indirectly. And it's so hard to stay on path and stay the course, because you sometimes just like, yo, I don't care. I'm give up. I'm done, right? But you can't. You have to stay the course. Because the regret is going to be this. If you give up on your clothing line, if you give up on your business, if you give up on that book you're writing, if you give up on starting a clothing line, if you give up on going back to grad school, it might be something you want to do, but people tell you, hey, it's a waste of time. You're too old. You're too this, whatever it is. That regret is going to be more haunting than actually trying, failing, and improving, or trying, failing, and figuring out this isn't really for me. But so many times we let the voices of others come in and cause us to doubt ourselves. We let the voices of others come in and cause us to give up. We let the voices of others come in and make us deviate from the path that God gave us, the vision that the Most High gave us, the universe gave us. Your friend didn't give you that vision. Your homeboy didn't give you that vision. Your girlfriend, your boyfriend didn't give you that vision. The people you follow on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook didn't give you that vision. That vision came from the ethereal realm. That vision came from something that's greater than you. And you're willing to throw it away for those around you. And I'm saying it because I've been there. I'm telling you right now, I've had friends, I've had associates, or people I should call associates rather, just defecate on what I'm trying to do with this platform or what I'm trying to do in other endeavors. And I've had to debate them and go back and forth. I've had people tell me And I know people may think I'm fabricating. I've had people basically damn near say they hope that I fail with what I'm doing. Associates, former classmates, on and on. And this is the part that you got to understand. And this is what I want you to take away from this. If you feel in doubt, meditate, journal, go somewhere to be secluded, and sit with the one and yourself and think about the vision and what it is you want to do. Because you may learn, like, hey, maybe it's something else I want to do. And there's nothing wrong with that. But let it come from here, your heart, not from somebody else. So it's tough. It's so tough. But I encourage you, connect to those like-minded people. Find your tribe. Your tribe is out there. Even if it's nothing but online. If you come across this video, you're like, yo, I connect with that brother. I like what he's doing. DM me. Follow me on Instagram at _No Truths Bar podcast. We can link. We can connect. If it's nothing more than just sharing a motivational quote. But don't be discouraged, people. Because these are tough times and we're going through a lot. And it can break you almost. But you can't let it. Listen, this is my Saturday night confessional. And I hope that you took something away from it. I've been there where people have ignored me. I've had people say vicious and egregious things against what I'm doing in my platform. Yet I still do it because God gave me this vision. The Most High gave me this vision. No man did. No person did. And I'm connected to God when I do these episodes, when I do this content. I'm not worried about a follower, a peer, somebody that would just observe and never interact. I don't care about that, right? And I'm encouraging you people, keep putting your music out there. Put your music on the Spotify and Tidal. Go to the open mics. Go to the business conferences. Keep networking. Put your head down. Keep working on that business plan. I may not have ever met you, but if you're watching this video and you're doing something positive, I believe in you. Whatever it is positive and you're trying to help yourself and better others, I believe in you. The No Truths Barred podcast supports all creators across the globe. I'm your ally and I want to see you succeed. This has been Saturday Night Confessional. Until next week.